The silence in the room is heavy. The sound of the rain outside filled the space you once shared with laughter. Now it feels cold and broken. Ryan, please stop crying. It had been 3 days already. You stared at the floor. Your heart feels tired. Not from the pain, but from the anger now. I'm not crying anymore, Leah. I'm thinking. Thinking about what? Don't tell me you still want him back after what he said. You looked up slowly. There was no softness left in your eyes, only the quiet fire. I don't want him back. I just want him to regret everything he said to me. And how you are going to do that? By using his boss. Both of them looked at you in shock. What? Boss? Ethan's boss, Jungkook, the mafia boss everyone talk about. Are you out of your mind, Ryan? He's dangerous. People say he does not even smile. Exactly. He's powerful. He can destroy people's peace with one word. And if Ethan see me with him, he'll lose his mind. That's not a movie, Ryan. Jungkook is not some normal guy. He can ruin your life. You looked outside at the window. The street light hit your face, and your reflection looked like someone else, someone stronger. I don't care. I already lost everything that matters. I have nothing left to lose. You have a Ryan. Don't do this. I have to. I want Ethan to see me, standing with the man he fears the most. Leah and Noah looked at each other. They know nothing will stop you now. And how will you even meet him? Ethan works under him, right? There is a party tomorrow in his club. I will go there. Make sure I meet Jungkook. You don't even know what he looks like. I know the moment I see him. Well, please, promise me you will not fall too deep into this. You take a deep breath, and for a moment your eyes soften again. Jungkook is his boss, a name that made everyone step back. A man who did not believe in love or mercy. A man who ruled the city from shadow. You only wanted to see him for your own reason. But destiny had its own game. You were about to meet the man who would make your heartbeat forget its own rhythm. Leah and Noah warned you, but your mind was already set up. You were ready for the party, ready to face the danger you know nothing about. The plan started at night. You open the laptop, the screen glow, and you know Ethan's post in the club guest list on the private site. From for the staff only, and you have never done this before. But you learn fast in just a week. You type slowly and your hands were not steady inside your chest. Something buzzed like a small alarm. You find the page that holds the guest list. You read the code lines and you copy the login pattern. You make a fake account that looks real enough to pass the check. You change the time stamp so the list show up as the VIP guest. You did not feel like a hacker yet. At 2 a.m., you upload the fake invitation and you watch the site refresh, and your name appear on the VIP list. You sit back and you breathe for the first time in hours. Leah calls on the video call and her face is sleepy and worried. Are you sure about this, Ryan? I am sure, Leah. I cannot go back now. Promise me you will be careful. I promise, Leah. That day you stand in the front of the mirror and get ready. You picked up a black dress that is simple and strong at the same time. You put a light makeup on and you fix your hairs slow like you want each second to last. Your heart is loud, but your palms are dry. And you leave your home with a fake invitation ready on your phone. At the club, the guard checked the list on the table and he looked at your name on the screen. He notes once. You did not say a word. You did not even act like you belongs here either. You walked past the velvet robe and the light swell on you. You see Ethan crossing the room and his face changed the moment he sees you. His jaw tensed. He looked at like he wanted to speak but he cannot. You stand by the bar. Your hands shake a little. You order a drink with a steady voice, even though your heart is not ready. And there he stands, Jungkook like a shadow cut from black fabric. His presence is heavy, and the room seems smaller around him. Ethan moved fast to your side, his voice in sharp. What are you doing here? I am enjoying the night, Ethan. Surprised to see me? You cannot be here, Ryan. This place is not safe for you. You rolled your eyes and took a sip. Then maybe you should go before someone mistakes you for the danger. Stop acting smart. You don't even know whose place this is. I know enough, and I can take care of myself. He looked around nervously like he wanted to hide you. Please just leave before someone sees you. Someone like who? My boss. Jungkook, right? Ethan frozen for a second. That was the first time you said the name was out loud. The sounded powerful even in your voice. Don't worry, Ethan. I'm not here to talk to your boss. I'm here to enjoy. But in truth, you wanted him to see you. You wanted Jungkook to notice you. The crowd started to move as the music slowed down. You felt heavy presence near the balcony above, and you locked your eyes with someone darker. You didn't know it yet, but that was him, Jungkook. His gaze didn't move away. He was standing there in black suit, one hand in his pocket and the other hand holding a glass. You looked away first and smiled to yourself. Ethan noticed your expression and his panic grew. Stop looking up there. You don't know what you are doing. Maybe I do. You turned and walked towards the dance floor, ignoring Ethan's voice calling your name. Your every move were slow and confident. The light hit your face and your eyes found Jungkook again, and this time he was already watching you. For a second the whole club seems to pause. Jungkook tilted his head slightly as if asking silently who is she. You didn't speak, just gave a small smile before turning away again. From the balcony, Jungkook's right hand man whispered something in his ear, but Jungkook didn't answer. His eyes were still on you. When you walked past the VIP line, someone suddenly blocked your path. You seemed confident for someone who is new here. You turned slowly, and there he was, close enough to see the small scar near his lips. So the famous young Jungkook finally talks. You know my name yet? You still came here? Maybe I wanted to see what kind of man everyone fears. And what did you see? You looked straight into his eyes. A man who is used to People being scared but not to being looked at this way. You are not like others. I get that a lot. He leaned a little closer. Then maybe you should prove it. And you didn't step back. Maybe I already did. He stared for a long moment, but you moved like a shadow and your heart beat fast but steady. You walked behind a tall pillar near the stairs and pressed your back to the cool stone. You had your breath in slow. You watched him from the edge of your view. Jungkook walked down from the stairs holding his phone in his ears. His voice is low, clear as he speaks into the call. You see the way his hand tightened just a little around the glass. There is something in his face that looked like a crack. He answered the call and looked up towards the crowd. His eyes swept the room like a hunter searching for prey. He looked calm, but there was a small movement in his chest that tells you he noticed you and then lost you. Jungkook walked to the edge of the floor, scanned the dancing area. He tilted his head as if he remembered the touch of your hand. He looked around again, in the same quiet hunger, then his gaze stopped where you were hiding for a second. His breath out soft, and then he moved away because the crowd pulled him. You press your back harder to the pillow and you whisper to yourself, "It's working." You feel a little thrill inside, like a small spark that might turn into flame. You think of Ethan and his blind pride, but you say the word you have planned for night. Ethan, just wait. You will regret this. I will make sure you get kicked out of your job and then out of this country. Then I was quiet, but Jungkook mind was not. He leaned back in his chair, staring at the single glass of whiskey on his table. He had meeting to attend, deals to close, but his thought kept circling around one person, is you. He had seen hundreds of faces in his life, yet yours kept coming back to him, like a memory refusing to fade. The way you spoke and the way you looked at him without fear is bothering him. He was not used to being looked at like that. Junko tapped his finger on his desk and spoke in a low tone. Find her. His man exchanged look. The girl from the club last night? Yes, the one who disappeared while I took a call. The man nodded and left without asking another question. Jungkook stood up, walking towards the glass window. He came like a storm and vanished like smoke. Now I cannot stop thinking about you. He took a deep breath, closing his eyes for a second, and he could still feel the faint warmth of your hand in his. You sat on the bed, the laptop open in the front of you. The glow of your screen reflected in your eyes as you scrolled through Ethan's company file. You were tracking his next move, planning how to make him regret every word he said. And your phone buzzed. A message popped up from your friend, Mina. You seriously went to Jungkook's club last night? Why? You are insane. He's dangerous. You know who is he, right? He sighed and tapped back slowly. You know exactly who is he. And that's the point. Mina typing bubbled, paired again and again, but you closed the chat before it sent. He will notice me again, and this time I won't disappear so easily. His man entered quietly with a file. We found her name and background. She's a student and used to date Ethan. The same Ethan who worked for you. Jungkook turned slowly. His expression didn't change. Ethan, He took the file from him and guessed at your pictures clipped inside. So that's how Fed work. He closed the file and whispered quietly. You wanted my attention? Latest room? Now you have it. At midnight, you were sitting on the couch, scrolling through your phone, and suddenly a small noise came from the hallway. You turned your head, thinking maybe the window had moved with the wind, but the air suddenly changed colder, heavier. You stood up slowly, your step careful, and then you frozen. A tall figure, dressed in black, was standing. The dim light caught his sharp jawline and the cold gleam in his eyes. It was Jungkook. You took a step back. How did you get in here? He left your door unlocked. His tone was calm, but there was something danger underneath. Something that made your heartbeat go wild. You cannot just come into someone's house. You wanted my attention, remember? And now you have it. Before you could move his step closer, you backed away until your back hit the wall. He stepped just inch from you. His shadow fell over your face. He came into my club, and you disappeared before I could ask your name. Then you made me search for you. That's take courage. He placed one hand against the wall beside your head. Or stupidity? Didn't mean to. You did. You wanted your ex to regret losing you, and you thought using me was the way to do it. Bad idea. Your breath caught. His tone was not angry. It was something worse. What do you want from me? He looked at you silently for a moment, and then he smiled. I want you to stop pretending. You act like this is about revenge. But you have been thinking about me since that night, haven't you? You wanted my attention. Now you have all of it, and I don't share what's mine. Your heart skipped a beat. You didn't know if it was fear or something else that made you breathless. He finally stepped back, his gaze still fixed on you. Next time you wanted to make someone jealous, you came to me directly. I hate being played with. He started to walk away, and then stopped at the door, looked over his shoulder. Don't look it next time. I don't like knocking. The door closed softly. You stood there against the wall, and your hand trembling slightly. Your plan to make Ethan regret had worked, but it's also worked something much worse, more dangerous. What What did I just start? Your hands trembled as you quickly reached for your phone. You needed someone to hear you. To make sure you were not losing your mind, you dialed Mina's number quickly. The phone rang twice as she picked up. Why, it's late. What's wrong? You. Something happened. He. Who? Who? What happened? Jungkook. He came to my house tonight. What? I don't know. I don't even know how. He just appeared in my living room, and he know everything. He know what I was planning. When you have no idea what you are messing with. He's not just anyone. He's Jungkook. He's dangerous. I know, I know, but Nina, it's like he's obsessed. He's always watching everything. I don't know if I should be scared or you should be very scared. When you need to stay away from him. Lock your doors and don't go anywhere alone. Call me if anything happens. I will. I just can't stop thinking about him. That's the problem, Ryan. He already has your attention and you didn't even realize what you are dealing with. You stayed on your phone for a few more minutes, explaining what happened, and your words trembling out fast. Like you hang up and sat in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Next day, you were walking out of your lecture hall with Leah and Mina, talking about your assignment, and your bag bounced on your shoulder when as joke with them. And then you saw him, Jungkook, standing by the stairs like a shadow. Even the birds seemed to be paused after seeing him. You rolled your eyes. Huh? What he's doing here? Again. This is Jungkook, Ryan. Do you see how scary everyone is? He literally looked like a villain from a movie. Whatever. I don't have time for this. You walk straight at him. Bro, what do you want? Now, huh? Without thinking, you give him a light shove on his chest and he stumbled back and looked at you with a dark but calm stares that made everyone around freeze. The students stopped walking and gasped. Some whispered and others took out their phones. Bold. Don't act all cool with a scary aura just because you can. He tilted his head, eyes locked on yours, but didn't move closer. Instead, he smirked slightly, like he found your irritation amusing. Yeah, keep standing there, looking like a dark statue. It's working for everyone else's entertainment. Ryan, what are you doing? Seriously, stop teasing him. Teasing? I'm irritated. I'm staying here tonight. Wait, what? I'm staying here tonight. I don't like the idea of you being alone. But your arm, you just got hurt. You should go to your place. No, I'm fine. You need me here. So stay quiet and let me stay. Fine. Just for tonight. He smirked faintly satisfied, and then he glanced at you. So what about Ethan? Oh, him. He got kicked out. Not even in this country anymore. Wait, what? That fast? Told you I don't like people hurting you or making you cry. Your cheeks turned red, and you gulped. Well, then, you can sleep here in the living area. Okay, darling. Your heart beat faster, and you quickly got up and rushed to your room. Oh, okay, bye. Now, if you want me to make them together, tell me in the comment section for the bonus part. So, the end, guys.